Yeah, hi everyone. Here's a video on finding a quadratic from its graph, which will be important for any IB student, whatever maths you do. Okay, remember that quadratics can be written in the three different forms: y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, y equals a x minus b x minus q, and y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Okay, you'll remember that a tells you the concavity of the parabola, like how narrow or wide it is, and whether it's smiling like this one or frowning the other way around. C tells you the y-intercept. P and Q tell you the x-intercepts, or the roots, also called the zeros. And HK is the vertex. And by the way, H is also halfway between P and Q, but more importantly, negative B on 2A. Okay, so you've got to remember all of this. Now, in any of these equations, you have three unknowns: ABC, or APQ, or AHK. So if you're asked to find the equation of a parabola, you can use either one of these equations, but whichever one you use, there'll be three unknowns, so you need to give three pieces of information. Here are several examples. Okay, this time we have three pieces of information. I know that C equals 5, or this point's here 0, 5. This is 1, 0, this is 5, 0, so P equals 1, Q equals 5. So when we have that much information, when we've got P and Q, let's use the P and Q form. Okay, let's sub in the numbers. Okay, we're halfway there. Now, we know that these two are right, but to find A, let's sub in our value of C when x equals 0. So when x equals 0, y equals 5, so I sub in 5 for y and 0 for x, and you get A equals 1. So there's the formula for this quadratic, or the equation, sorry, for this quadratic, for this parabola. Okay, so this parabola, it's y equals x squared minus 6x plus 5. Okay, here's another parabola. This time we know Q, or P, equals negative 1, Q equals 3, and C equals 6. So again, we'll use this formula because that's the easiest one with the P and Q. Alright, we put the numbers in, so minus negative 1 is plus 1 here. Now, like we did before, when x equals 0, y equals 6, so sub those numbers in, and you work out that a equals negative 2, so you sub that back in your original formula up here, and then expand it out, so y equals negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 6. Would look like that. Okay, this one's different. We know that, I've given away the answer before we start, but anyway, here we go. I know that HK is 3, 2, so H is 3, K is 2, and I know that my y-intercept here is 20, so C equals 20. Use this formula this time. Okay, so minus 3 plus 2 in there. Then, like we did before, when x equals 0, y equals 20. Sub those numbers in, work it out, a equals 2, and then you sub it in finally to get your final answer. It's always nice to have it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, but this answer would probably give you full marks as well. Okay, here's something a bit different. We've just got three random points. So I don't have the vertex, I don't have the roots, so let's go back to our original formula, ax squared plus bx plus c. And all we do is, we know that c equals 4, so we're down 1, that's easy. But now what we do is we just take the other points and we substitute in for x and y. So 6 is ax squared plus bx plus c, so we put in 2 for x and 4 for c, and we do the same with this point, substitute in for y and x, and now we have two equations with two unknowns, which you can solve simultaneously in a number of different ways. There's another video on that you can look up. So now we've got our values for a, b and c. Okay, so I hope this was a useful video for you and gave you some good ideas. Now you just need to practice. Good luck.